Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Leah, and if you're new here, I'm currently uploading a video every day of December as part of Vlogmas. I don't know who coined the term Vlogmas, but I wanted to film this video because I think a lot of people struggle at Christmas time, and I know a lot of people struggle for many different reasons. There's so much hype around this time of year, the commercial element of it, the kind of the fake fun that goes hand in hand with December time, and the run up to what's often a underwhelming day. I always say it to everyone. I say I prefer the run up to Christmas Day. I don't really like Christmas Day that much because anyone who's got divorced parents will be able to understand, or even people that don't have parents with them anymore. Like there's pain for a lot of people around this time of year. For me, ever since my parents separated, Christmas has always been quite complicated because, you know, who do you spend Christmas Day with? And it's so sentimental and you don't want to upset anybody. There's always ways around it. You can do Christmas Day with one parent, Boxing Day with another, or Christmas Eve. And then now that I've got a partner, there's even more families and people to see, and it's quite an overwhelming time of year, if I'm very honest. With 2020 and the year we've just had, I don't even know what it's going to look like. A lot of people have asked me what my plans are, and just waiting to see whether we're allowed to see our extended family, because in Greek culture, Cypriot culture, like, we're so close with our cousins, and our extended family is our family. Like there's no question about it. I'm sure a lot of people can relate when they're really close with, say, aunties, uncles, cousins. I'm really close with my boyfriend's family. It'd be so weird for me to not see them and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to like touch on the fact that with all the noise and with everything going on, it can be hard to stay positive around this time of year. And I think my way of coping with it is to try and look at the positives in every situation. So for instance, like, I could think of a negative. There's too many people to see. I'm gonna upset people if I don't spend a lot of time with them. But then the positive side of that, if I like flip that one on its head, is, wow, there's so many people that love and care about me. How lucky am I to have so many different households to visit that are really happy to see my face. So like every single thing I can think of, like, oh my gosh, it's so, you know, sad that my parents' marriage ended. Oh my gosh, it always has to be like, oh my gosh, isn't it great that my parents are happier now and, you know, they've moved on with their life and I get double Christmas presents. Just trying to like turn everything onto its head is one way of looking at it, and I'm sure other people can relate. I've had people message me saying, you know, I'm alone this Christmas, how can I enjoy myself at this time of year? My answer to that would be to be connected online. There's going to be so many people online on Christmas. Like, we're all here for each other. Like, let's connect. We're so lucky to have the internet, and I don't think it should be shunned. I think it should be celebrated in many ways, because there's a lot of lonely souls out there, and we're all online, aren't we? We're all sort of like, let's all be here for each other and like form this nice community together. And I certainly feel it with YouTube and the people that watch my videos and my videos with Joel. Like, we feel like our community is so strong and we all look after each other and care about each other. So for anyone who's feeling lonely, I would say reach out to an online friend and just start the conversation going. And it's not always about real life. And look at 2020 with Corona and everything. No one really knows if we're going to be able to be present with many people face to face this Christmas. It isn't easy for a lot of people. This Christmas is just going to feel so different. I've got like videos and stuff that I was looking at from last year, and, you know, just someone so iconic in the family that's now not here. It's just crazy. I think sometimes you can't fathom it. 2020. Love this guy. I keep thinking he's real. I think there's some positives actually. There's some people out there who really dread seeing family at Christmas time, because of, you know, their feelings towards certain people, all the old emotions and arguments that come like flaring up. And 2020 could be a saviour for some of those people, because if they say that we can't see our extended families, then that might actually be amazing news for some people. That could be exactly what they were hoping to hear, because they don't want to see that aunt, or they don't want to see that uncle, or they don't want to see the cousins that never call them throughout the year, and then you have to pretend to be friends with them. If we don't look at the positives, we'll just crumble. I was on a bike ride the other day, and it was sunny outside, and I saw a elderly lady having a conversation from the bottom of a driveway to somebody standing outside the front door of their house, and she was like, "What, worrying?" She's from Chichester. This is what she sounds like this. She was like, "Well, worrying is much like a rocking chair. You know, it keeps you occupied for some time, but it won't get you anywhere." And I was cycling past, and I was like, "Damn right, honey. That's exactly what worrying is." Oh, my tea. Forgot about my tea. Yeah, I think like we can all be worried about, you know, what's 2021 gonna look like, and how's it gonna pan out. It's completely out of our control. We don't know. No one knows. Everyone's had a very rocky year, and financially, just emotionally, the emotional strain on people, just like getting through 2020 has been an achievement. If you're sitting there thinking, "Oh my gosh, it's December, it's already, Christmas is already here, what have I achieved this year?" If the answer in your head is absolutely nothing, well, you can change that. You're a survivor of 2020, and that is enough. Certainly enough for me. What was the point of this video, Leah? The point of this video was that Christmas is not always easy, it's not always joyful, it's not always as commercial and fluffy and everything. I saw a woman, where was I? I was at the range. This was when I was buying Christmas decorations. She was in front of me in the queue, and she was paying for her items, and her card kept getting declined. And she had bought so much stuff, you know, the tinsel, baubles, this, that, all this just stuff, just Christmas stuff. And then the next card she put in got declined, and then she tried it again, declined again. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, you know, the pressure on people to decorate their homes, do this, buy all this stuff for their kids, and deliver, and like spend all this money. That must be really exhausting and hard, especially after the year we've had. Not many people have had a great year financially. So, you know, just the kind of like pressure people put on themselves, or maybe external pressure to have the perfect home or the perfect family life and the way it looks and everything. I just really felt for her. And then when I was putting my stuff in the car, I saw her loading up her car. She didn't look like she had a lot of, I don't really know how to say this, but like, bottom line is that you don't really need all this stuff. Like, I think that's what I'm trying to say. And lastly, with the whole like divorced parents thing and that story, I'm not saying any of this for sympathy. I'm just sharing my experiences and how I feel about, you know, my attitude towards Christmas and things. Every family is dysfunctional in its own way. There's no such thing as a perfect Christmas, perfect this, perfect that. Like, just remember to keep it real. And if you start to feel like, you know, comparisonitis, and you're looking at other things online and you think, oh my gosh, I wish my life looked like that. Everything that you see is the story that that person wants to tell. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to The Crown now, because I'm watching another very dysfunctional family, the Royals. Lots of love, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. My mother will start to worry. My father will be pacing the floor. So really I'd better scurry, but maybe just half a drink more.